don't stir too fast. You're gonna sploop it all over. Nice, easy combining. It is sticking inside the whisk, but remember, we don't have to worry because we can tap ours out and open ours up. Could use a ball whisk, which is always open, or a flat whisk. It's another whisk you could use. Oh, this looks good. And now we're at the consistency that I'm really happy we're going to be able to dip. Really easy, and now it's time for us to add the zest. We're going to add the zest right in like so. And that's all there is to it. Whoa, what a big aromas. Big aromas here. Okay, now that our chocolate fondue is done and our white chocolate fondue is done, it's time for us to make the goodies. Some of my favorite items to dip are fruits and cookies. So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna show you how to do a pineapple. I've got some bananas and a plantain. Plantains are in the same flavor profile, but their texture is really thick and they hold up to the dipping very well. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're fabulous, and it's fun to try something new with the kids. Strawberries are a must in my family. Can't get around dipped strawberries for the Valentine holiday. You want to be sure and wash them. Wash them good. Lavender lemon butter cookies are going to be fabulous in either the white or the dark chocolate. Can't wait to see which one tastes the best. I've also picked up an angel food cake. You could use pound cake, angel food cake. Another one kids love, Rice Krispie treats, brownies. I try to stay a little bit more healthy. It's kind of hard since you already have so much calorie and fat in the fondue. It's a treat, so the fruits are the very best. Okay, these look good. Both of them are on hold and they'll be great. Let's go ahead and put together a platter. Get a nice clean towel and dry your strawberries. If you want to use a paper towel, you can, but the strawberries need to be dry, washed and dried, because they're not going to stick. The chocolate's not going to stick if you dip them and they're wet. They have enough of their own moisture in them. You want to make sure they're good and dry. Let's put them in the middle. There we go. Stick up our strawberries nice and beautiful. We also want to put some bananas or plantains. Both of them will brown, so you don't want to leave them out. I do. Cut off the ends. Use my knife very, very gently. If you want to do it away, you can. And then I leave them in the rind. Let the person who's going to choose the banana as their dip peel it. And that way, it'll minimize the browning. Just goes just through the skin. Get it all the way down there. Those are opposite ends. The other thing, when you're placing your bananas, be sure not to place them next to anything else, because they're going to take on the banana flavor. Just like packing it in your lunchbox. These looking good. Okay, let's get the pineapple going. Now you know you need to go to thecookingvillage.com. You need to go to cookingvillage.com, where I show you a little tutorial on how to choose and cut a pineapple. But for our purposes, you want to make sure it's right. So the best way to do that is to smell it, feel it, look at it, and see if the leaves come off pretty easy. If the leaves come off pretty easy, not too easy, but pretty easy, you're good. So you want to take the crown or the top off the pineapple while flipping, and take the bottom off the pineapple, just enough that you can see. The flatter the better. Then we're going to peel it. Take your knife. Be sure just to catch the skin. you can go back and round it up after you're done. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now, just rounding it up, taking off any little pieces that I see that I'm not happy with. All right, now we have two options. Chunks are usually the best when it comes to dipping your pineapple. You could do spheres, but that's all right. We're gonna do ours in chunks. Make sure the board's clean. We're gonna cut just on the side of the core so that there's no core. And then it gets sticky, so keep your knife clean. Then we're gonna cut the spheres like so, and then we're gonna come back through and do the chunks. That's all there is to the pineapple. Again, I'm gonna keep the pineapple close, but not too close to that banana. That happens, just use the fingers. Looks like we're gonna need just a little bit more for our balanced platter. So I'm gonna take off a little end. It looks like I might have got a little core. If that ever happens, just come back in and take it out. There's actually nothing wrong with the core, so you can nibble on it once your platter's complete. Let's get just a few more. Put these on this side. I'm gonna keep the butter cookies and the pound cake separate on a beautiful little hard platter so that they don't get moist from the fruit. Oh, I can smell the lavender. I have fresh lavender at my home. I bring my herbs in the winter time. And this one looks more like a bush, more like the rosemary bush, but it doesn't smell like rosemary at all. It smells beautiful. My husband goes, "What is that one?" And I said, "Just rub it and you'll be able to tell me." He rubbed his hands on it and he said, "It's definitely lavender."